2,123 career hits, plus a boatload in the postseason. He reaches out and pops it up. Stefanik trails back for it, and he won't be able to get there as it falls in. So Altuve just throws his bat at it and loops it into right center field to add to his hit total. 1 ball and 2 strikes on Bregman. And there's a ground ball up the middle. Neto gets to it, flip to Stefanik. 1 over to first, 2, a double play.
I guess if we ask it long enough there, we'll get something out of that one. There's 6
doubles he's added to it. He hits one off the handle of his bat here toward right center, moving over to make the play. Kevin Pillar runs it down. Even with a fairly broken bat, he hit that a long way. And he won one as a 39-year-old 2 years ago. Ifo with a ground ball, then Altuve is able to handle to his left. 2 up, 2 down.
You know, Hyundai key for the game today is sticking with that same theme about baseball.
If it pitched as long as him, you would have ran into each other. Almost. Kevin Pillar sends one to the gap in right center field. Moving after it is Myers and McCormick as a one hops the wall in right center. So Kevin Pillar continues to mash. He has the first Angels hit, a double off Justin Verlander in a Houston uniform. Hoppy lines one toward left field. It's falling quickly, and it's trapped by Dubon. It's a base hit as Pillar goes to third. The Angels have runners on the corners.
Got a change up there and lined it. Dubon
to avoid a double play and bring home a run. As a fly ball, left center field. Coming in for it is Dubon and Myers. Dubon makes the catch. Here comes Pillar. Throw to the plate on the way. Up the line. Pillar scores. And an RBI for Shonowell gives the Angels a 1-0 lead.
Nice job by Nolan Shonowell. Got a pitch up.
Strikes on Neto. 2 outs with O'Hoppe at first. O'Hoppe's running as Neto takes strike 3. A punch out from John Tumpane. But Nolan Shonowell will have an RBI forever against Justin Verlander.
Been all over the zone with all of his pitches.
Close pitch, try to get that one at the top of the zone, not called by John Tumpane. That'll be a leadoff walk for Mauricio. Hits this ball hard past Neto into left center field. Dubon will stop at second as Moniak plays it back in. Astros have their first 2 runners on here in the 3rd inning. With the Astros' second hit of the game, he's on first. And Chaz goes down on strikes. Firmest fastball of the day from Sandoval gets McCormick at 96. Into center field, falling quickly. Moniak will play it on a couple of hops. Dubon had a great read, and he'll score easily. Jose Altuve ties the game with an RBI single. It's 1-1.
Just a little.
Greggy probably thinking along the same lines. Hits this ball down the line. That is a fair ball, and that is going to give the Astros their first lead. Abreu will score. Altuve to third. RBI double for Alex Bregman. It's 2-1.
That was that change.
Hits the ball sharply into left field for a base hit. 1 run will score. Pettis will hold up Alex Bregman. Altuve crosses the plate. Jeremy Pena slaps his hands as he drives in the run to make it 3-1.
Sandoval has never beaten the Astros in his career, as an ERA above 8 against Houston. Here's a ground ball off the bat of Diaz that results in an inning-ending double play. Sandoval needed that, but he does give up 3 runs in the inning, and the Astros are now ahead. On Moniak. Swing and a miss through the slider as Verlander gets his 2nd strikeout of the day. High average throughout his minor league career. He lifts this one toward the right field line. McCormick shaded that way. He's able to close in and make the catch. 2 up, 2 down here in the 3rd. Half on the road and half at home. A little bouncer. It's past Verlander. That should be a base hit. Bregman throws it. Not in time. Calhoun able to leg out an infield single.
Bregman made that a lot closer than I thought that was going to be. Unreal.
Pillar gets hit by a pitch, so the Angels will have runners on 1st and 2nd. He's okay now. 1st and 2nd, no outs. And O'Hoppe with a ground ball base hit to left. Calhoun holds at third, and here we go for the Angels. Bases loaded, nobody out.
2 for 2.
And Shotwell drives one toward right center field. Backing up is McCormick. Out near the warning track, makes the catch. All the runners are tagging. O'Hoppe going to second base. He makes it there as the runner scores. Calhoun is in, and it's another sac fly RBI for Shotwell as he makes it.
The veteran would try to sneak a fastball here to see if he can make contact.
Fastball to the backstop, although it bounces back. And it's ball 4 to Neto. Pilar could not come home as that ball went right back to Yainer Diaz. Gone Moniak. He bunts third base side. Bregman fields, throws to second base, and that's the only out the Astros can get. A run scores. Moniak an RBI to tie the game. It's 3-3.
Get it through.
There's a bouncer to the left side. That does get through for a base hit. Renifo comes around and scores. Willie Calhoun has given the Angels the lead. It's 4-3.
Stayed on that baseball. Had to count the season. 327 batting average, 184 when he's been ahead.
This is hit hard, but Pena able to stab it and start a double play to win the inning.
Well, that was a rocket by Pilar.
Verlander gets through the fifth, but the Angels have reclaimed the lead. Due up here in the sixth inning. Up the middle, Neto to his left, able to handle the big hop, and his throw in time to retire Diaz. Oliver did that same feat and did it very well when he was in college. Swing and a miss. Sandoval gets a big out, striking out Myers.
Yeah, after 3 straight fastballs, throws a change piece.
Ground ball towards the hole. Tough play Neto. No play Neto. Zach Neto has the ball go under his glove. Probably will be a base hit for Dubon. That was going to be a tough play either way. And he'll reach with 2 outs. Been hits in that inning. Sharply hit down the line and left, fair ball heading to the corner. Dubon on the move. He's heading to third. He'll be waved around, trying to tie the game. The throw by Neto, not in time. It's over the head of O'Hoppe into the backstop. Abreu stays at second with an RBI double. Dubon scoring from first to tie the game at 4.
Well, that's
responsible for Jose Abreu on second. Chaz loops one into left field. That'll be down for a hit and score the go-ahead run. Abreu across the plate. McCormick goes to second, sliding with a double. 5-4 Astros. Chazzy Fizz with the RBI.
so 2-out exchange right here. There you see Chaz getting around it, deadened it perfectly. Everybody advancing 180 feet.
Chaz overslid the bag. So the Astros with a little 2-out rally here. Those 2 outs, nobody on. Altuve sends one to center field. Well hit. Moniak back. He's at the wall. This ball's gone. Altuve with a 2-run home run and 7-4 Astros. Hunter Strickland, who had gone 20 of 21 outings without an earned run, giving it up twice in this series to the Astros.
He is getting smoked. Gave up 3 earned runs in 2 1/3.
And 2 upsets.
Talked about all the sliders, and this one right out over the plate. Altuve jumped all over it. 406-foot bomb.
Yeah. Jordan Alvarez grounds one towards second. It's going to be the end of the inning. And the Astros are done in the 6th, but not before a big 2-out rally. 5 consecutive hitters reaching base. The big swing by Altuve and Abreu. And the Astros lead 7-4. Made the first game of this series. He was the right fielder that day. Hit sharply and past Mauricio Dubon. Dubon, who got into the infield late after those double switches, or after they switch in the defense, didn't even field a ground ball. And he gets a... Got him. Pitch down and in. Shotwell goes down on strikes. Seth Martinez picks up his first K. Runner on the go. Swing and a miss. Yainer's throw is not quite in time. That'll be the second out of the inning on the strikeout of Neto, but Logan O'Hoppe picks up his first stolen base of the season.
There's a line drive and a base hit for Moniak. O'Hoppe heads home. Mickey Moniak rips one through. And maybe that's the swing that will get Moniak together. His second RBI today. It's 7-5.
A couple hard hit ground balls.
Thrown 20 pitches so far in this inning. And that'll be ball 4. Mentioned the walks building up on Abreu now in his last few outings. There's now 2 on with 2 out. Goes down on strikes here as he gets the slider for a swinging third strike. Pilar out for the final out of the 7th inning. 2 men left on. We're through 7 with the Astros leading 7-5.
On the 22nd against the Houston Astros.
Chas doesn't need any time to get ready. He runs to the batter's box, fires those gloves on, calls time, and then on the first pitch he sees, singles into center field. And a base hit to center field. Hit number 4 for Altuve. The Astros have the first 2 runners on here against Luis Garcia in the 8th inning.
4 hits tonight, or today rather, for Altuve. As Cabbage swings and misses, and that's strike 3. Bouncing ball towards second. Stefanik has it. Flip to second 1. Neto to first 2. A double play.
Big double play. Doesn't hit the ball on the ground a whole lot. 4-6-3 variety. Still got yourself a ball game after that double play.
There's a fly ball out toward right center field. After in the gap is Myers. He can't reach it. It one-hops over the wall. It's an automatic double for O'Hoppe, who is 4 for 4 here today.
Another good swing. That's a really
run game. Don't forget Hader is lurking in the 9th. There's strike 3 as Shonowell took one virtually right down the middle. O'Hoppe's at second. He doubled to start the inning. And Neto lines one to left center field, a base hit. O'Hoppe got a late start off second, but he's going to make it home. Neto's on his way to second base. RBI double. It's a 1-run game. It's 7-6 here in the 8th.
That was 110.8 off the bat.
Mickey Moniak drove on a run earlier with a bunt. Had an RBI single as well. And he takes ball 4.
That's good patience right there. As much as you want to be the hero on that, you don't want to help out.
Balls 1 strike on Michael Stefanik. And a check swing roller to the right side will tie the game. Altuve gets the out at first. Neto scores. Moniak to second, and it's 7-7. That run. It is 7-7 in the 8th. And Renifo, it's a bouncing ball to the left side. Dubon is over. He kicks it. Moniak will stay at third as Mauricio Dubon, who misplayed a ball off the bat of O'Hoppe earlier, cannot make the play here after replacing Bregman at third. Strikes on Ward. And he swings and tips it in the glove of Diaz for strike 3. Angels do come back to tie. They leave the go-ahead runs in scoring position. Logan O'Hoppe, the rally starting double. Zach Neto drove him in with a 2-base hit of his own. And a grounder from Stefanik made it even. It's 7-7 after 8. Cole Tucker leading off the bottom of the 9th against Josh Hader. And the first pitch swinging. It's a high fly ball. It just doesn't have the carry. Myers coming all the way in for it as Adele was looking to send one out, and he hit it straight up.
Just.
Angels would love to see him score again here in the 9th in a tie game. He lines one toward left field. That's getting down, and that's a base hit.
And good speed on the bases for a guy that's crushed the baseball all day long. Logan O'Hoppe, Kevin Pilar.
Really should have had 4. And he drives one out toward left field, moving back for it. It's Cabbage out near the wall, and Cabbage caught it. No, he didn't. It's gone. It's a home run. O'Hoppe hit it out. The game is over. It's a home run. The Angels win on a walk-off. Cabbage thought he had it, but it fell out of his glove. And the Angels win it 9-6. 7.
They're making sure he didn't pass him on the base pass, though. Logan, hammered. Walk-off. They're going to make sure he did not pass him. They're going to have a conversation with the umpires here.
Well, I believe the Astros can review it.
But I'll tell you what, it was confusion by the umpires not signaling one way or the other way. That's a tough one, though.
Hoppy got the jersey off, the bucket on his head.
I guess they're going to review it now. Home run, walk-off. Yes! The Halos salvage the final game. Walk-off. Hammered.
There's Cabbage up against the wall. It was in his glove. As he came down, he hit the top of the fence and it rolled out. He thought he still had it.
Well, what an effort by Cabbage. In the glove. That short wall it's not easy running into that wall.
We'll take a look at the runners as Pilar was going back to first. Well, that's as close as it could get.
Yes.
And plus, Porter, he's not allowed to touch the runners either. So that was extremely close to Hoppy overrunning Pilar there, which would have negated the whole thing. Wow. Talk about a game of inches.
Yes.
That was an unbelievable finish.
Woo!